Hello and welcome! I'm Norvegicus and this is my Let's Play of Drakan the Ancient's Gates. So, in the previous episode, we explored a little bit around Sardana and found the monastery, the Brotherhood of the Eternal Word. And today, in episode 7, we are going to explore the monastery and help the monks out because they are being murdered, as the other NPCs have said to us. Let's talk to these guys. Hello there, sir?
Have you come to involve yourself in our grand tragedy? Is our story then to have a happy ending after all? Please speak at once with the Grand Savant. You'll find him just within the monastery.
Yeah, these guys, they tend to talk to you as if this is a novel. And now he doesn't want to talk to me anymore, okay? What about you, sir? Can you help me out?
What new twist of the plot do I spy here? Is it a valiant young heroine eager for some character-building conflict? Oh, what a clever development. You will want to speak with the Grand Savant at once.
Heroine, huh? That's interesting. Nope. Doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay, so these guys are just now... they're just ignoring me right now. Yep, music changed. We are now in the monastery. This is not a new realm. We're still in Sardana, but this is just one part of Sardana. Hello, are you the Grand Savant?
At last! The protagonist come to aid us in our hour of direst need. The Grand Savant will surely wish to speak with you.
Okay, so he was not the Grand Savant, I guess. Yeah, I already knew where he was. He's right over here. This is the Grand Savant. This is the leader of the monks, I guess. Hello, sir.
Welcome to the Brotherhood of the Eternal Word.
Thank you.
Have you come to bring this story to its conclusion? We've been awaiting General Derriman and his soldiers, but the incessant raiding of those insipid war talks has them preoccupied. I feared we should have all have passed on before help arrived.
What exactly is the trouble?
The brothers who were buried in the crypts have been coming back. It's ghastly. We have them locked up now in the catacombs. But they murdered poor Brother Libram. And Brother Folio, too. Chopped the poor men to bits.
What is it you want me to do, then? It sounds as if you have them contained.
We cannot leave them like that. They may be monsters now, but crass and dull as they may seem, they were fine, well-read men once. Whatever has caused them to rise in such a state must be stopped. It is an insult to the memory of such noble, erudite brothers. Something evil is at work, to have corrupted their minds in this way.
All right, I see your point. How would I get into these catacombs?
Oh, thank you. Brother Alto stands watch on the catacombs. He can let you in.
Brother Alto, huh? Okay, so we've got a new quest now, which is to investigate the evil in the Brotherhood of the Eternal Word's catacombs. Okay, let's go do that, I guess. The catacombs is right over here. I think there's another guy to talk to in here, isn't there? Or no? So yeah, this door is, or is it even a door? I don't know. Can't open it, can't go through there. Can't even read any of the books right here. Maybe we can't read. So this would be...
Brother Alto, I need you to let me into the crypt.
The great tome be praised! You've come to resolve this abomination of a ghost story then. Wonderful! Please, come this way.
So this is Brother Alto.
Here we are. I beg you, use the utmost caution down below. Something dreadful and boorish has crept its way into this place. Let our story have a happy ending, won't you?
I will. Okay, this guy who sits right here, he is kind of the lore keeper, I guess. So if you talk to him, he'll give you some more lore on Sardana. I can talk to him a little bit, but I won't give, I won't get every dialogue of him because it takes a while, so...
Ah, hello there, and welcome to our library. My name is Brother Bertram. As you can see, we have many great works preserved here. My personal area of interest is in our local history. Should you care to hear some of it, I would be happy to oblige.
Yeah, so he tells us some history.
I find all this talk of the Dragon Mother most interesting. We know so little about the spirit breed, really. The dragons believed they were fragments of their great ancestral spirits. Not quite ghosts, but echoes, I suppose. Their power was said to be extraordinary.
Okay. So yeah, if you want to get some more lore, you can go talk to him. He'll give you some extended lore if you're lucky enough to for him to give you new dialogue. There's nothing back here on the other sides of the bookshelves. No people, nothing to find. So don't bother going there. We have to go through the catacombs right now, and the catacombs is a new realm. So we will get the prompt to save right here. And as usual, I will edit out the loading screen. So I'll see you in just a few seconds. And here we are. A new realm for us to explore. And I just noticed or remembered that I forgot to sell off these things that I said I was going to sell off to Breck the blacksmith. So I'm probably going to drop them because we are going to get some new stuff in this realm. But that's just how it is, I guess. I could go back, but I just don't want to bother. Let's go in here, and as you can probably guess, this place is going to be crawling with skeletons. Is the main enemy right here.
Nice, monks. Remember your vows now.
Yeah, I don't think they care about their vows right now, Ren. So yeah, these guys can pop up from graves, I guess. And these guys are not as strong as the skeletons in the Shadowmire, so don't worry about that. We've got another iron club. Why not? Can't go in here, but we could hear something break, and that was the wall, actually. So we go back here now. The wall will pop up. Hello there, sir. Are you going to kill me? I guess he wasn't going to kill me because I killed him first. You can also see that the wall right here goes inwards. You can't break this open. This is a return path, so we're going to go through here later. So we have to go through here first. And I remember this place because as a kid, I was really scared of this place. It was super creepy. Oh, I shouldn't have stabbed him too fast. Just didn't want to have this guy behind me attack me. You know, should never get surrounded by these guys or by any enemies, really. So they do. You can see they do a lot of damage to me, even if they are weaker than the guys in the Shadowmire. You can definitely stab them while they're going or coming out of the grave. So this is what I remember specifically. Yeah, everything going dark. As a kid, I was like, no. I was so scared of that. Both me and my friend, we did not like that. And also the ghostly sounds that these guys make. Yeah, they can sometimes drop potions, these skeletons, but it isn't very common for them to do that. Let's just get this guy over here because I think there are more skeletons over there. Let's not get attacked by too many of them at the same time. Kill one at a time. Potion. And another skeleton. He would have attacked us if we went too close. That's why I waited. Go. And is there another skeleton behind here? No. There's a lever that we can pull. And now it decides to open up. Okay. It's gotta be your choice to come out, is it? A chest with some loot.
Out of room.
Yes, I can't get the full mana because I have the half mana. Maybe I'll... Oh, I have two of them though. Yeah, I'll just drop them. I think the one full potion or full mana is worth more than two half manas anyway. And when we get up here, we are going to get back to where we were earlier. And the lever that we pulled opened up the door. And you know what? Just because I want to, I'm going to go back to Breck and sell the weapons and stuff that I have because I know it's money. It's worth it actually. So I'm going to edit it out, and I'm going to meet you back here when I'm done with that. So see you in a few seconds. Okay, And here we are, back again. It was definitely worth selling the weapons. I think I earned like 1600 gold from that or something, from the 3 weapons that I sold, plus the potion. Which reminds me that I can now pick up the half manas, because, you know, why not? Extra money. So, now I can continue this adventure. If we go in here, we can see that we have some more graves. If we go close to them, they will of course pop up, and skeletons will pop out of them. 2 on each side. Hello there. And I quickly kill the first one, so that I only have 1 to fight. And fighting 1 is a lot better than fighting 2. But I mean, these guys, they're not very scary. They don't really do much in terms of damage, or they can't really take a hit either. So, you know, I'm not really scared of them. So yeah, now that we've killed them, you can see that the path ahead looks really easy. But once you get closer, it starts to rise up. And yeah, that's like the area's boss saying, hey, you're not going to continue anymore, but I am. I'm just going to save in case I fall down for safety, because if you fall down, obviously you die. But if you jump right at the metal here, Rin will just climb up. So, you know, if only he had made the floor rise a little bit higher, I wouldn't be able to reach here. And as a kid, I thought you couldn't get through here because I failed so many times on this jump. I didn't understand how it worked. So I bought one of the spells to help me called Time Slow, that slows down time. And I thought you had to use that spell to get over here, but you don't have to. You can easily get over here just by jumping in the middle there. So I don't even know why they did that. I mean, it's a cool effect, but it doesn't really do much. More skellies! And yes, we are going to complete this quest this episode, because this quest is actually really really short, and we have almost completed it. Actually, we're really close to the end. Another secret room right here. Also got a new weapon. I can see what it was because I got so much else. Okay, steel mace. That's not too bad actually. 15 damage. I will sell it probably, but it's nice as backup. But why not just sell it? It's worth a decent amount of money. Is this where my... Okay. Yeah, so that's where it came from. Okay, I was a little bit disoriented there. So this is where we're supposed to go. Oh, hello there. I was just about to say, I think the wall can be broken, but he broke it for me. Yeah, if you see walls that look like they go inward, usually means that you can break the wall. So if we go over here though, you can see that we can't really reach any of the paths. This is the path we're going to take. That's where the boss is, and that's the path we have to go there from. And you're probably wondering, how the heck are you supposed to do that? Well, I'm going to show you. Oh wait, was that a skeleton? I think he was up there. Yeah, I think he's up there, actually, now think about it. Okay, so we're going to get into the only really hard area of this place. This room right here. Be careful of this room, because you're going to get surrounded by skeletons in this room. They're not as strong as the skeletons in the Shadowmire, but there's so many of them. So I might actually die at least once or twice in this room if I'm not lucky. I'm going to try not to, of course, but I have saved just in case. So what happens is, if you try to reach the door right here, it'll close, and oh, the lights will go out, and we will now get surrounded by skeletons, and we have to kill all of them in order to open the door back up. I was supposed to stab there, Ren. These guys can suddenly just run at you. And they don't spawn forever. There are a lot of them. Oh, come on. I was unlucky there. Let's kill him. There we go. Can I drink a potion? Can I be a little sneaky? Yep, I could. Yep, that's why you always hot slot items that you need. Oh, I didn't see him there. kind of hard to see in the dark, you know? Even with the glowing eyes. Oh, there's one behind me. His friend is dead. Because it looks like this was actually not too bad this time. I have been really unlucky in this room before. So, you know. Yeah, it wasn't too bad this time. The light doesn't go back up, or back on, but at least we get some loot. Another potion of life, so we get back the potion that we used. And there's another chest over here with money, I guess. It was. Sometimes they also hide stuff inside of these coffins or whatever they are. I think they're supposed to be coffins, even though they don't look like coffins. Am I stuck now? Nope. I just backflip. I don't think I've shown that actually. If you jump and use the directional button backwards, you can actually backflip. So if you are trying to reach something up high, you can do that. Here we have some more walls that have been broken. One with the skelly, and the other one with loot, I think. Yep, that was right. Go. Another full mana. There's a lot of mana potions in this place, both full and half manas. This is the last room before the boss. Well, at least with enemies. You can just kill these guys. They just appear one after another. So every time you kill one, another one appears. Hello there. I'm right over here. I'm just killing them for experience because I'm very close to leveling up. I might actually level up from these guys, which would be really cool before the boss. Hello there. I'm not gonna take any damage from these guys if I can avoid it. There we go. You can hear them kind of spawn as soon as you killed the previous one. Oh, why did you... What? How did you not... Oh, the fuck was that shit? Why didn't you get stunned when I stabbed you? That's bullcrap. Now I have to use a potion. Oh, okay. Well, I guess not because I leveled up. Forgot about that. I just talked about it and I still forgot about it. Yep, that's me. There we go. And then we have a new skelly, Mr. Skeleton. It's really close to Halloween as well. It's September right now, so it's getting darker out. It's not quite Halloween yet, obviously, but it's getting really close. And this place is really fit for Halloween. Is this game actually mostly? The Shadowmire would fit with Halloween as well. Was that all of them? Yep, that was all of them. So yeah, let's level up. And I know you're probably thinking, okay, don't go melee again, but there's actually a very specific reason why I want to go melee again. So I want to go level 4 melee, but next time I level up, I promise I won't go melee. Maybe. Probably. Maybe I'll go magic instead. But I will go melee now, but that is a very specific reason for doing that. So yes, I want to apply that. Once we go over here though... Yep. Another earthquake. Or whatever. So now you can see that the path ahead is open to us. We just have to do a little parkour. We could have gone down the other way and then gone out here as well, but might as well just jump down. Jump up here, she will climb up, and there we are. We can finally reach this area. I don't know why the boss decided to give us like a path to him, because that is basically what he did. Hello? More skellies. I guess I lied when I said that was the last room with enemies. Because this room as well. I forgot about this room. This is the last room before the boss. This time I mean it. The boss is right down the stairs. Can't break these walls. I think there's a treasury room right over here with some extra loot, and also another. And that's another steel club. It's an iron club. Even worse. More loot. Potion, thank you. I never get too many of those. Another mana potion. Wow, there's so many of them in this place. I already sold 1 full mana, and now I have 3 more. And I sold 2 half manas. No, I didn't sell them. Right, I picked them up later. So 6 potions in total. Yeah, my math isn't don't quote me on the math skills, okay? So now we're going to get down to the boss fight, and I'm not even going to bother to save because this boss is pretty easy. He's even easier than Toadfist. So, oh, okay.
Are you the one who has broken my brothers? Do you not know the distress you caused them when you shattered their bones?
Who are you? Why are you raising these corpses?
It is our master who has breathed life into us all. He sees the true nobility in bone. I merely protect his work. You interfere with the master's wishes. Your bones cry out against what you have done, but it is the flesh which forces them to commit such acts. I see that I must strip away the flesh, so that you will be pure, as we are.
Yep, we have a demon skeleton right here. So this guy, just like with Toadfist, if you keep attacking him, he can't really do much to you, and he's pretty weak. So, but he does drop his weapon, and that is the reason why I leveled up melee again, because I think we have to be level 4 to use this weapon, and it's really, really good. I don't know why this skeleton was like walking down here. They're not supposed to be skeletons like at the end of, or the bottom of the stairs. There are supposed to be skeletons in this room though. I think he's supposed to have like 2 skeletons helping him out, but they never do. There's one in this room and one in the other room. I think this might be one of them that is supposed to be in these rooms. This is like treasuries. Let's just loot the place. Obviously I'm going to pick up the sword that he dropped. He dropped his sword, the flame strike sword that he used. I'm just going to go and get the loot first and kill the skeleton. Go there. That was the last skeleton in this area. You can also break up this wall to get some extra loot as well. So yep, lots of loot. And this is another invulnerability potion. So we've got that as well. Pretty useful. Now I've got 2 of each. Could have had 3 invisibility potions. I know. So we have to drop something in order to get that, and I'm going to drop the Iron Club because I think that is worth the least. Unless I want to drop the half mana again, actually. I think only 2 slots.
I don't have any room.
No, I need 3 slots, okay. So I think the Iron Club is worth less than the 3 full mana potions. So I'm going to drop that, and I'm going to pick these back up because I only need 1 slot for them. And now I have 3 slots left, so boom. Bada bim, bada boom. Flame Strike. And yes, oh, it's only level 3, but that's fine. Now I can use the Mithril Longsword if I want to, because that was 4 skill points. But yeah, the Flame Strike Sword, you can see that it has 15 armor piercing damage, it's fast, and it's got a flame special effect, just like the Earth Blade has the Earth special effect. This one has a flame special effect, so that's really, really good. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. So yeah, I'm going to use this sword in a very specific mission later. I'm not going to do that next episode, but maybe the episode after that, I'm going to use the Flame Strike Sword a lot because the enemies in that quest are very hard. So this is a teleporter. We're going to see those sometimes in the game from time to time. Obviously they teleport us somewhere, and if you can see at the start of the dungeon there was a little room that was closed off with a teleporter in it, and that's where we end up. So this is back at the start of the dungeon. So now it is done, and I'm going to, as usual, edit out the loading screen, so I'll be back in a few seconds outside of the catacombs. And there we are. Now we're back, and now you can see that the catacombs is closed off forever. I don't know why they keep doing that, like you can never go back there. There isn't anything to go back to, but I mean, why not? Why do they have to close this off like this? But I mean, now it's done. What do you have to say now, mister?
Ah, my benevolent flower, your deeds flow like poetry. Their eloquence, their cadence, exquisite.
Yeah, he is happy. very happy. Let's go talk to the Grand Savant and collect our reward for beating the demon.
So, it was a devil of bone that lurked behind these disturbances. This is a dark twist of the plot, indeed. What it foreshadows, I cannot say, but I must inform General Derimon at once.
Yeah. We got 1,000 gold from that. It's pretty good. And we also completed the quest, obviously. And I didn't comment on it, but you saw that cutscene before we talked to the bone demon guy, boss thingy. All the people hanging from hooks on the wall and stuff. That really scared me as a kid. That was horrifying as a kid. I was like, what, 12 years old or something, and I saw that. That was really scary to me. It doesn't bother me anymore, obviously, but it was scary back then. So yeah, I know that this episode is probably going to be a little bit shorter, even now that I got out and sold the items and stuff like that, and after editing out the loading screens, the episode or the recording is still just like half an hour right now. So I'm going to go back into Sardana and I'm going to sell off some of the stuff that we got, and I'm probably going to edit it out, so I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm back at Breck the blacksmith. As you can see, I bought the Mithril longsword, the strongest melee weapon we can get at the moment. But I thought that we have too many weapons right now, and the Earthblade is starting to look a little bit bad in terms of durability. So I thought, why not just sell it, because the other weapons that I have right now are actually better, especially with the armor piercing. Even the Wyvern Claw is better at the moment, but I might actually sell that as well. I haven't used it at all, I just realized, but you know, it was just a backup sword anyway. And the Flame Strike and the Mithril Longsword are basically a lot better. 500 durability on this thing. 500. That is a lot. I think that's the maximum amount of durability you can have on any weapon. So yeah, before I sell the Earthblade though, I just wanted to show you how it looks when you use the special attack. As you can see, I've already used one, and I was right, it is the circle button that you have to click to use it, but you have to not have the shield equipped, or she'll just use the shield instead to parry attacks. So if you don't have a shield, click the circle button, she will do the attack, and I was wrong, it's not the green light that I thought it was. If you click the circle button, she will do this. Yeah, so there's kind of like the impale spell. If you played the game before, you can understand what it is. But it's like something coming out of the ground, like a rock impaling the enemies from behind, or from under them. So yeah, that's the special attack that this sword has. It's decent. It's not super good. I wish I had some enemies to show it off on, but I just realized I've killed every like ground enemy in Sardana that I can reach right now, except for a quest. But I don't want to do that with this sword for
Look who's here, Little Miss
reasons.
Bloodbath.
Yeah.
Trying to win this war all on your own, are you?
I guess so. As you can see, the weapon isn't worth much because it's so damaged. It's only worth 500 gold, but it's almost the same amount to repair it at the moment. So I think it's time to say goodbye to the Earthblade.
Always a pleasure doing business.
And even though I've never used it at all, I think it's also time to say goodbye to the Wyvern Claw, because I don't have the inventory space for all of these things. And it's worse or weaker than both of the other melee weapons that I have. So even though you're really cool, Mr. Wyvern Claw, you know what, actually?
Farewell, and remember, there aren't many problems a good axe can't solve.
Let me show you how fast it is. Look at that. Super, super fast. And it's also cool because it's like a green beam. Yeah. So
Look who's here, Little Miss
some respect.
Bloodbath. Trying to win this. Always a pleasure doing business.
Yes, thank you for that, I guess.
Farewell.
There you go.
And remember, there aren't many problems a good axe can't solve.
Yes, so now we have the Mithril Longsword. Or should I just equip this instead? The Flame Strike. It's a really cool weapon. And it does fire damage as well, so when you hit enemies with it, they catch on fire and they get some fire damage on it as well, which is even better. So yeah, I thought maybe I'd show off one more thing before I end the episode. If we go over here, yes, we haven't been to Jade's Magic Emporium yet, but there isn't reason to go there anyway, so I'm going to show that off in the next episode probably. You get the Mother's Eye on the map. Doesn't really do much. You can also enter the castle from here, but there's nothing to find in there, unfortunately. If we go this way though, you can see there's a little area over here. This is the tutorial area. If you go this way, but if you go in here, if you remember the Blackwing that we saw at the start of the game in the first episode, that Blackwing is actually right over here. And what we see down there is a nest. And if you remember that we have a quest, an optional quest, to get some Blackwing eggs, and there are actually some Blackwing eggs in this nest, so let's go get it. Just kill the Blackwing first, because it's the mom. Drop some health even. I could actually use that health later, because I don't think even the health balls ever despawn, and I haven't lost any health right now, so I might actually keep that for a little longer, just leave it be there. Yep, so we can land on the ledge right here, and we can go in and get some eggs from the nest. 3 eggs. They look more like beehives or whatever things where bees come from, beehives. But they are Blackwing eggs, so let's go back to Quolus and give them to him and see what he says. We are back at Quolus's place, and as you can see, they're just like items that he buys from you. He doesn't even acknowledge that they are Blackwing eggs, so you just sell them. They're worth 150 gold in total, because there are 3 of them, 50 gold each, as he said.
Sure, I guess so.
And that's it. So now he suddenly sells them as well. Like, you can buy them back for more, well, 71 gold, and he gave them to him for 50 gold. So that's, you know, but yeah. So that's the last item he can sell you, except for the secret weapon that he can sometimes have. Didn't have it this time either, but I don't think we'll see it this playthrough, unfortunately. It would have been cool, definitely, but I'm pretty sure we will never see it, and I will just tell you at the end of the game what it's supposed to be. But I'm always hopeful. Should we buy more potions? I do have a lot of them. 19 health elixirs and 14 potions of life. I don't think we need to buy any more potions at the moment, but he's there if we need him, so...
You'll be back.
Probably will. Let's go back out here, and I'm going to end the episode right here. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode of Drakan, the Ancient's Gates, and I hope you will join me in the next episode, where we will go and do another side quest in the Sardana area that we haven't done. So we have a few more quests to do before we enter the Andralian Isles to further the story. But I hope you enjoyed this episode, and I hope you will join me in the next one as well. Bye-bye for now.
Ah!